Residents of South LA are stepping up efforts to make sure a proposed rail line through the Crenshaw district makes a stop in historic Leimert Park. It's something the MTA has not fully committed to yet, and that's generated some frustration. Our guest this morning is transportation activist Damien Goodmon. Good morning, Mr. Goodmon. Thanks so much for being here.
Thank you for having me, Ted.
So this line is supposed to meet the Green Line on the way to LAX through Crenshaw, right?
The Crenshaw-LAX line, the two regions that are most important. The LAX bringing travelers in, and Crenshaw Boulevard, a thriving African-American center.
Scheduled to be completed in 2018. Give me the big picture. Why is it so important to the future of the Crenshaw area and South LA in general that there be a rail stop in Leimert Park?
Well, Leimert Park Village is the African-American center of arts and culture for Southern California, and one of the most significant ones in the west of the Mississippi. And so for African Americans, it's important that that be recognized, but to anyone that values a multicultural society, I, as an African American, value going to Little Tokyo. I value going to Chinatown, and we think travelers coming off the airport or coming in out of town, and those within the region would love to come to Leimert Park Village, enjoy the jazz festivals, enjoy being able to go to a new renovated Vision Theater that has plays that are coming in from throughout the country.
Now, the MTA has voted to put a stop in Leimert Park as long as it falls within the $1.7 billion budget for the rail. Mayor Antonio Villaraigosa has said that he thinks it will happen, but there's a lot of skepticism. Why is that?
Well, you know, the budget they've already said is not big enough, and we know that with all projects. There's uncertainty in the market as it exists right now. I think the Burbank Airport came in 20% over budget, while some projects locally are coming in under budget. It had been better if the mayor had stood with the rest of the representatives of South Los Angeles and said, we're going to have a Leimert Park Village stop and we're going to fund it. There are the resources. $2 billion were identified prior to the board meeting vote in May that could have gone toward addressing that issue and the street level issue in Park Mesa Heights. And we want to see those resources put in the project.
So you don't buy the notion that these are extraordinary budget times and that money is just really tough to come by?
Well, the money is tough to come by, but these are 100-year transportation projects. We have to build them right now because we're going to be living with them beyond all of our lifetime. There are decisions that are being made at Metro Board to put more resources into certain projects. We'd like them put into our projects just the same, to reverse that long trend where transportation projects are built through our communities and not for them.
There's an implication in some of the criticism that the West Side gets better treatment as far as rail, as far as subway is concerned, and even some implication within that criticism that there are some racial elements here. Are you willing to go that far?
Well, I don't want to get into that, but I'll just talk numbers. $8.5 billion. That's the $6 billion subway to the sea plus $2.5 billion expo line. That's how much the MTA is spending connecting passengers from downtown Los Angeles to Santa Monica. Comparatively, on the Crenshaw-LAX line, a line that has greater economic potential than the Wilshire subway because it's not built up. People want to be, people in the Crenshaw district want to be part of a densified, job-created, mixed-use, smart growth area. We've been working toward that. 1.7 for Crenshaw, 8.5 for the west side to LA. So, you know, we're sensitive to the budget times, but we also recognize these are political decisions that are being made, and the board is heavily stacked with west side interest.
Okay, well, Leimert Park, no question, a wonderful place with wonderful shops and cafes and things like that. More to come. Damien Goodmon, thanks for joining us. We appreciate it.
Thank you.